What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to be talking about a fragrance that is my first offering I've ever experienced from the brand. So Ajmal reached out to me recently, seeing if I was interested in checking out some of their fragrances, and funny enough, I've had a lot of people ask me if I've tried anything from Ajmal and just never got around to it. So it was, kind of like meant to be, I guess, for me to experience some of their stuff. And of the ones they sent, which I didn't know what they were sending, the first one I reached for was Song of Oud. And I have some interesting thoughts about this one versus what I smell. And we're also going to give away one sealed full bottle to one lucky winner at the end of the video. So let's get into this review, shall we? Stay tuned. So once again, Ajmal did send this my way. Obviously, I say whatever I want when it comes to fragrances. That's the only way I agree to any collaboration. So they understand that anything that comes out of my mouth is genuinely what I say, as regular viewers of this channel already know. But I definitely have to let you guys know in a disclaimer that they did send this my way. But let's get into this video. So first, let's take a little look around the presentation, because this is deceptively heavy. This is a heavy, heavy, heavy fragrance. I bet this would put a dent in the wood on your floors, crack a ceramic tile or something like that before it would break this bottle. This is a heavy, stout fragrance. So as you can see, it says Song of Oud. The Ajmal logo. Now the cap doesn't hold very well, so I would not recommend attempting to pick this up with it, as you can see, but it does have a really good atomizer. Puts out well. But let's talk about this scent. So I'll have the notes on screen. So you do get some of this. And oud's in the name, but not in the notes. But I smell the kind of oud that I relate to Oud for Greatness. That sweet, kind of lightly spiced oud smell, plus citruses and florals that make this kind of a fruity, fresh, sweet type of oud fragrance that I think you could get away with wearing every single day if you like that sweet oud smell. It's not some funky, challenging, or animalistic or smoky type of oud. Very mass appealing, not the most natural smelling oud that I've come across. That's why I relate it to kind of the oud note that you'll find in Oud for Greatness, which, if you're looking for an oud that'll get some compliments, admittedly I haven't gotten any yet, but I would say this is one that could garner that a little better than others potentially. I mean, who knows what the future holds? I haven't gotten one yet, but that's the biggest caveat for me, is it's in the name, and I sure smell it in the fragrance, but it's not listed in the notes. So keep that in mind if you happen to try this one out or you get your hands on it, that I do get that similar sweet, mass appealing, slightly spiced, a little bit fresh oud smell from Oud for Greatness. Like I said, with citruses, it's a little fruity and it's definitely sweet for an oud. And the florals here don't really make it super powdery or super flowery. It's not a heady type of florals. It's more of a fresh floral smell. White florals, a little touch of spice, like I was saying about that slightly spiced sweet oud smell. All in all, for what it is, I think it's quite versatile for somebody that likes this style scent. I'm very much impressed with it. Very much. I've been testing it over the last several days. I'm actually wearing it as my scent of the day. Currently, I have 4 sprays around the neck, because we'll talk about performance in a little bit. 4 sprays is plenty for me. This one impresses me so far. I think this was a good introduction into the brand, because this is the first fragrance from the brand I've ever tried. There are some similarities to another fragrance, though I would not call it a clone or inspiration of Oud for Greatness in any way. That's just the type of oud smell that I get from it. So to better describe to you guys of what to expect if you experience this without testing it first, that's kind of how it comes across to me. Citruses, a little fruity sweet, a light touch of spice, fresh white floral feel without a heavy powdery nuance, and then the woodiness here is more of a sweet oud kind of smell. Pretty good. Now, as far as performance, I know people are going to be itching to know what the hell's the performance like. So as I mentioned, I only have 4 sprays on currently. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. I could straight up taste it for like 30 minutes just spraying the 4 sprays around my neck. This is pretty stout stuff. You got to be mindful of the sprays for your situation. You're in an open area, you want to spray it heavy and go crazy, spraying 20 sprays on your shirt and you know, all over your neck. And you've seen those spray routines, and it's not one person. There's a bunch of people that do this. I wouldn't spray this fragrance like that, personally. This is less is more. I think 4 sprays is plenty with this one because it's a very heavy projector early on for a solid 2 hours. And then I've gotten every bit of 10 hours out of this. I think the safe realm to put this is 8 to 10 hours, but I haven't clocked it less than 10. It's been more 10 or 11, but we'll just call it 8 to 10. Very strong, pretty much a beastly fragrance for the most part. Not the strongest fragrance I own, but it's up there with some of the heavier performers in my collection. And then the CIs that's left behind is on the moderate side. I am constantly getting whiffs. I've had it on for hours now. What time is it currently? I've had it on for 6 hours currently in my full wear, and when I make certain movements, I get a whiff every single time I turn my head or, you know, roll the chair back. Roll the chair forward and turn my head. I get a whiff every single time, and it's only on my neck. Here, 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 here. So side, back angle behind the ear. Not directly on back of the neck. So I've got a pretty good scent bubble going. So across the board, it's very strong, not quite a beast, but bordering it. Final thoughts, Song of Oud from Ajmal. It's a great fragrance. It really is. If you want a mass appealing oud, the more synthetic smelling oud, but doesn't smell like a synthetic cheap fragrance. Like, it smells on par with what I would consider for the quality of oud for greatness. It's up there. I would say pretty close to the quality of that, which I can appreciate, especially for the price point. You want that kind of quality, because I believe it's $150 US is the price it's going for. And I could see why, because the quality here is pretty good. It's the kind of oud you can wear every day that you'll probably get some compliments on, that I wouldn't advise wearing in the high heat summer, but, you know, 2 sprays, you'd probably get away with it. Indoors, climate control wouldn't really matter. So with that said, especially with the performance, I think it's a great 8 out of 10 kind of fragrance. This is one that I can get down with. This is one that in the times I'm in the mood for an oud but versatile. Oud but versatile. Crazy to think, right? This would be top of the list. This would go towards the top of the list. This is more wearable than something like an Afnan Supremacy and Oud, where that's a heavier, more winter take on Oud for greatness. Whereas this is kind of, like, I keep referencing Oud for greatness because it's the same kind of oud smell. But much fresher overall with a nicer hit of florals, which is more my taste anyway. So for me, it's absolutely and easily an 8 out of 10. Now then, on to the giveaway. So what do you got to do to win this bottle? Well, it's open to continental United States subscribers only. First and foremost, you have to like this video, subscribe to TLTG Reviews here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications. And then on top of that, you have to comment down below, TLTG Ajmal Song of Oud. The name of the fragrance. Easy enough, right? I'll leave this open for about 7, maybe 8 days. Then I will change the title to closed giveaway at the end of the title of the video, and I will pin the winning comment, which only I as the channel owner can do, not a scam profile. I will heart the winner's comment, which only I can do as the channel owner, not a scam profile, and I'll reply to the winner asking them to email me to my personal email address, because I'll get you to comment something specifically in the video to verify and confirm your identity that it is indeed you, and we'll set up shipping and I'll get it heading your way. The reason I point this out about what I'll do to alert the winner is because there's scam profiles out there when it comes to giveaway videos, guys. And as long as you're paying attention to this, you can always tell who didn't pay attention to the giveaway instructions and they're just copying what's in the comments, because that's who messages me, hey man, there's this profile. Because if you listen to this part of the video, you won't message me asking me about scam profiles or if it's really me. Right? So, once again, like this video, subscribe to TLTG Reviews, continental US subscribers only. Comment down below TLTG Ajmal Song of Oud. And I'll leave it open for about a week, and everything I just mentioned about how I'll alert the winner, and somebody will get this bottle. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Ajmal Song of Oud and you give it a spray now, there's a really good chance you'll thank me later for sure. I'm pretty confident of that. But most importantly, for those of you entering the giveaway, good luck. Have a good one.